Welcome back, guys. I'm excited for you guys to be joining me here today as I'm going to be sharing an amazing recipe that we've had in our family that's called Jibaritos with steak. It's actually fried plantains with steak, and we're actually going to put it together as like a little sandwich, but it is delicious and you are going to want to try it. And I am going to share all the ingredients on how to make it from beginning to end. So with that said, let's get started. So you're going to need a pack of steak, and make sure that you do wash your steak. I wash all my meats before cooking them. You are going to need sofrito, which this is a mix of cilantro, peppers, onion, and garlic, all grinded and mixed together. This is mayo ketchup, which is mayonnaise with mayo and a little bit of garlic, all mixed together. This is actually the sauce that we're going to be applying on the plantains. Cilantro, which I love better than lettuce, but you can also use lettuce if you like. You're going to need about a quarter cup of oil, tomatoes, and you're actually going to need adobo, garlic, and a pack of sazon, and you're going to need your plantains. Another thing is you're going to need a plantain smasher, which this is actually, we made this. It's very simple. We had it, we custom made. Actually, we do craft and stuff like that. So we actually made it and just put a hinge there to open it. And that way you can actually smash the plantain there. If you do not have one of these, or you cannot make one of these, you can actually use the bottom of a cup, or you can use a bottom of a plate. But before you use it, make sure you apply a little bit of oil so your plantains do not stick once you smash them, to get them ready to pre-fry. So now we're going to start with seasoning our meat, which we're going to use the sofrito. We're actually going to add a pack of sazon, and we're going to add a little bit of garlic, just like a pinch of garlic. Adobo, I would say like an average of maybe like 2 tablespoons. I don't need a tablespoon because I use it so much. I cook it. I'm cooking on a constant basis. What you're going to do is you're going to add your oil in there. And you're going to mix all this together. And this is how I season all my meats. And let me tell you, this is amazing. If you can prep this and put it in a jar and just leave it in your refrigerator, you can use it and have it ready for every time you're going to season your actual meats. And you don't have to worry about, you know, adding sazon, adobo, and all that stuff on a constant basis. What I do then, I apply it all over my steak. You want to make sure you rub them around. I want the flavor all in there. All in there. And the main ingredient to cooking delicious food is put love into it, guys. You have to love what you're doing in order for your food to come out delicious. Just don't add and put things together. Like a lot of people I know, they just want to throw things together and see what sticks. I flip them over. And I do the back. I actually season both sides of my meat. Some people like it only on one side. I like both. It's going to be more flavor and more tasty. And add a little bit more. And there you go. So now your meat is seasoned. And now what we're going to do is we're going to actually pre-fry it. And you don't need a lot of oil for that, very little. I do not soak it in oil either. I just like to pre-fry it so it can cook. But you will see, basically, the less oil, the better. Okay, as you can see here, I added about 2 tablespoons of oil, and all I did was wipe it all around the pan, or swing it all around the pan, if you want to say. And now we're going to take our steaks. Right now I have it on high heat, but I'm going to drop the temperature down to medium as I apply all my steaks to be ready. Just move them around, make sure they all fit. And of course, anything that's left on the plate, I pour it all in there. Okay, now as you see, I flipped the meat over, and it's nice and tender. It's got that nice golden brown color to it. So now what we're going to do is, now that the meat is ready, we're going to actually take it out of the pan, and we're going to move to making the fried plantain, so you can get an idea on how to do that as well. So as you see, our meat is ready, which is delicious because I did try the piece. Now what we're going to do is, we're going to take the plantains, and I'm going to cut them, and we are going to pre-fry them. And then we're going to remove them, we're going to smash them, and then we're going to fry them again. So let's get this corners out of the way. We're going to slice our plantains several ways. Down so we can remove the skin. As you notice, this is one reason why I cannot have nails. Makes it a little bit more challenging when you do have nails. I'm going to go on to our second plantain. And slice it up again. First piece is usually a little bit hard to get out, but it's okay. Once you get one out, the rest will come out very easy. Now the plantains, you can cut them in several ways. But I cut mine. Actually, what I do is I cut mine in half. And then I cut them again. That way each one has a pair. There we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put them in the fryer. And pre-fry them. You gotta make sure you don't overcook them, because you just want them to be golden, a nice golden color. Leave it, CJ. Why are you making coffee?
I'm not making it now. I'm just leaving it there ready, and then I just put the make whenever that's on.
Ah, look at you prepping.
It's just so we.
While the meat is cold. Don't worry about it today. You know cilantro's fake. I like cilantro. It's fake like lettuce. Look, guys, cilantro is good. By the way, pay attention to your lettuce. A lot of it is plastic. It's the same thing as the lettuce, though. Wait, you get this. Oh, that tastes great. Well, I can do this. Give me that knife. Oh, you got. Okay, so we've pre-fried our plantains. Now, as you see, we're going to get ready to smash them. I add a little bit of oil here. It keeps it from non-sticking. And all you have to do is you just place the plantain there in the middle. Put it in the center. You just close it and you smash. Look how beautiful. Scrape them off and you put them over here on the side, getting ready to pre-fry. I already did a few of them because I'm actually making a little bit more than just 2 plantains. So that way speeds up the process. That one was a little too thin. That's why you can't cut them too small, because then they'll break apart. You gotta cut them nice and thick. I'm gonna put them here. Add a little bit, drop of oil. You notice they're starting to stick. And you place another one in the center. Scrape off the excess and smash. And we keep going. And let's put a little bit more oil. Just rub it in there. Let's remove the excess. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pre-fry them. And we're going to put them in our fryer and get them going so they can start pre-cooking. Remember, the ones that break apart, don't worry about it. You can always eat those if they don't work for your jibaritos. And I'll get them going in there in the fryer. And I'll remove this. So I'm going to finish flattening the rest of them. And keep them going. It is much faster. Yeah, here's the last one. Now, if you guys would like one of these plantain smashers, but you cannot find one in your area for whatever reason, you can message me below, and I can actually custom make it and send it to you brand new. This is actually with solid plywood. You cannot use compressed wood or anything to make something like this. But if you are interested, they do go for like 10 bucks. Just message me and we can custom make it and send it out to you if you don't want to use a plate or a cup, if you like making fried plantains on a daily basis. So we're gonna keep frying the plantains and let them cook. See. Okay, so now that we have our fried plantains ready, actually I took 4 pieces, which we're actually gonna be using to make the sandwich. And what I like to do first is I like to put a little bit of the mayo ketchup on each of them. Now, you can use lettuce, but I love cilantro. Cilantro actually gives it a much nicer taste. So actually you can put there as much pieces as you like. So I'm gonna use right here for my sandwich, a little sandwich. So you have it there. Now we're gonna turn around and grab a piece of steak and apply it on there. Another piece of steak. Grab a piece of tomato. And just keep in mind you can add whatever you like to it to keep it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn around. You can add a little bit more. Kind of holds it together better. And now we're going to turn around and place it on top. And so that your jibaritos hold together, you can use a toothpick. Once they are already set and made, I just sprinkle very lightly with garlic. I take more of my little mayo ketchup and I like to dazzle it. Just dazzling down with the magic ketchup does give it a very, very nice flavor. And then what I do is I top it off with a little veggie on the side. And these are soybeans, which they are amazing. And then you can sprinkle that with a little bit of just a dazzle of soy sauce. And just a little bit of salt. I don't like to use salt too much because a lot of seasoning already has salt. So you're going to see in my recipes, I do not like to add salt. But if you do like to add salt, you can add salt to it. And there it is. Now you have your nice Jibarito sandwiches, which is a perfect lunch or a snack for someone who would like to enjoy something really simple. So that is it. You have it there. And if you want to know more on my recipes, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, as I will be posting YouTube videos every Sunday on a lot of different topics, which is going to be cooking, baking, creating wealth, how to make money, and of course, buy, fix, and flip, because I also buy, fix, and flip properties. So I definitely want to bring you a lot of content, valuable content that you can actually enjoy. I'm happy that you guys were here again. My name is Belinda Nunez, and my sign is Creative Lifestyle for my YouTube channel. So if you have any questions or you're even interested in buying the Plantain Smasher, just message me and we can custom make it and we can ship it out to you with no problem. If anything, anyway, it was nice seeing you and look forward to seeing you in my next video.